Hi, I'm here with Paula Boudreau from the Bonhomie Committee.
Hi.
Hi, Paula. What is your involvement with the Bonhomie Committee?
I am the president.
Okay, and how long have you been president?
This is year 6.
Okay, and were you involved with the festival before this?
2018, it was when I moved back. I was the treasurer that year, and then I kind of moved into the president. Always been involved with Bonhomie. Way back in 1985, I was Miss Bonhomie, and it was a great experience.
Okay. Now, does the Miss Bonhomie pageant still take place?
Yes.
Okay. What events have been occurring since the festival first started that are still going?
Yeah, if I kind of go through, I would say the fireworks, both pageants, market days is something that is really every year looked forward to. We have the beer gardens, so the beach party, Café Terrasse, some of the kids events, so soap and slide, and of course our parade at the end, the beach party at the very end. We have added others, but we seemed, it's a community thing, like we want to keep those events in place.
Okay. When does Bonhomie take place?
This year, it's always the last week of July. It's the New Brunswick Day, the Sunday before New Brunswick Day. That's Bonhomie. So this year it's July 26th to August 4th.
Okay. Now, what are some of the highlights of the festival?
For me, I love how this committee kind of comes together. We have so many people that are providing their time and volunteering, organizing, like we have team leads that are organizing events. I love the fireworks, so well attended, and that's a huge support because Heron Bay is the one that kind of, makes sure that we can do that every year. So I really appreciate their support with that. Market Days is great. The pageants I love. And of course the parade. Like it's a week, actually 10 days. It's 10 days and it's jam-packed. And it's not just Bonhomie events. We also go out to the rest of the community, and if they want to advertise anything during that week, we do it as well.
Okay. What would you say some of the biggest surprise hits of last year were?
We, towards the end, not before the program was out, but we had decided to maybe expand Downtown Days. So Downtown Days is something that is done on a Thursday, and merchants can kind of put out their stuff in their yard. And as a committee, it was brought up as an idea to just invite, we're not doing anything, but if you want to come and set up your table. And that was huge. It was a huge turnout. And so much feedback around that. I mean, I love, we always get amazing feedback of the Bonhomie, but that one was over the top. It was really nice.
Okay. Now, how do some of the local merchants get involved with the festival?
They are wonderful. We go out to our merchants and ask them for a sponsorship, and we wouldn't be able to have this festival without their support. So there are various levels of sponsorship, but we appreciate everyone, and we make sure that their logos are placed in the programs or placed on boards, and we always make sure that we thank them and let them know how much we appreciate them.
Okay. Now, you also mentioned your committee. How many people are on the Bonhomie committee?
So we have an executive of, I would say 5, and we have a committee I would say it's between 50 and 60. We always can use more. We have amazing teams that are maybe working on a specific event. And then we have volunteers that are helping out all over. So, again, sponsors, volunteers, we would have no festival. So,
And are there any new events planned for this year?
we do have some new events coming in this year. Again, it's fairly early, so but we do have Les Quatre Chevaliers baseball game that is planned for this year. It was planned for last year, but we the weather was not on our side. We have a potential night in white, which will kind of provide more information around. We will have our a little bit more expanded for downtown days, so that'll be good. We have some boat rides that are going to be happening this year. We're working very hard in terms of having events for the teens, so we will have something. We just don't know exactly what yet.
Okay, and what is the event that kind of kicks off the festival?
So the kickoff for the Bonami is, so we will start market days on Friday, and of course the fireworks that evening. We're hoping to kind of do something in conjunction with that, but we know the fireworks is a big hit.
Okay, and then what is the event that wraps up the Bonami?
The wrap up is the beach party. So this year we have Rick Reese and his band. So they did play last year, and again, so much feedback that we've decided to kind of bring them back this year. At this point, we're thinking we're going to be in the tent again, but again, it's February, so that could change.
Now, what age group would you say that the events are geared towards?
I feel that we have a good mix. We have a good mix for adults, and we always make sure that there are things for seniors. Children events are very important to us, and we don't charge for children events. So we recognize that we need to kind of do something for that teenage group, and I'm lucky that we have a great committee, and somebody is definitely working hard on that to make sure we bring it.
Okay. Now, other than the fireworks and the beach party, what would you say would the big draw events would be?
So I would say the music gala is a draw. The Café Terrasse. So Café Terrasse has always been really promoting local. So that's a big draw.
And sorry, for those who don't know, can you explain what Café Terrasse is?
Café Terrasse is, it's a beer gardens, but it is local bands. So usually between 3 and 4 bands. And they get the opportunity to kind of go on stage. It's not a paid band. And they play an hour and a half, and it's wonderful. Like last year we had so many people because we had band members from the past that caused so much excitement.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's going to be another fun-filled season for Bonami.
I hope so.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.